Probably should make that transition a little bit smoother because I feel like that is very jarring. All right, hello everybody. How are we doing today? We're back. It's been about like 10 days since my last stream. I do apologize for that, mainly because I was out on vacation and whatever. Um, Welcome Locke to the chat. How we doing today? Welcome Samuel. How are you guys doing? I forgot he was a VTuber. Okay, well, technically, this is P. I am a PNG tuber, not a full-on VTuber. I don't think I really want to get into that. But yeah, so welcome everybody. No, you're a VTuber. Okay, well, it might fall under that umbrella. I'm not really sure. Anyways, so you guys may have saw the title. Basically, what I am doing today is I made the broad claim of making essentially making D&D within Minecraft. I did talk about this within my We Need to Talk video, and I mentioned a bit about how like um I said that like I'm gonna be making like a data pack for this. Um, I'm gonna be sorry, got distracted by something real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna be making a data pack for it. Trying to actually just like essentially it is a very ambitious thing. And honestly, I think it's going to be fun though. I think it'll be interesting because I think Minecraft as a whole, you can kind of do whatever you really want with it. It's kind of its own creative medium, its own sort of like space where you can create art. So I think this is like it's a really cool spot that maybe Minecraft could be used to like actually visualize some of the aspects of D&D. And of course, I part of how I'm going to design it is I don't want it to like take away from the imaginative aspect of it. So it is definitely ambitious. So, if you ever need music, let me know. All right, I'll keep you in mind definitely. Um, because yeah, the thing with like the D&D thing is it's gonna be like I'm gonna try to keep it as broad as possible. So like if you wanna let's say you want to create like a let's say like some sort of item in the game, I'm gonna make it so there's a command for you to be able to do that and blah blah blah. So and it's meant to be like maybe you could actually create your own D&D games and then run them here in Minecraft. But what I'm primarily going to be doing though, and what I'm actually just going to be working on today is because that aspect is going to be more of a future thing. Right now, I'm just working on creating the I should actually probably put myself on do not disturb so I don't have those notifications going off midstream. But basically what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to be taking a iconic. Yeah, we're building right now. We're going to be building a iconic map from like the DMD space. Um we're gonna be creating the Tomb of Annihilation, which is like one of the first ever adventures to come from D&D. I think it was developed like by Gary Gygax, the guy who actually one of the original founders of D&D. I think it was actually designed by him. Someone can fact check me on that. There's a good chance that I am wrong. What is up, Meg? How are you doing today? Long time no see. How do you be doing? I mean, it's also kind of fair that you haven't really been in stream very much. I mean, it's like I do a lot of light streams typically. Um, anyways, but yeah, heat wave. I want to die. It is actually all. It is super hot over here as well. Oh my god, it is. Ugh. Also, not long had mock exams. Ooh, so are they like practice ones or? Well, okay, that would make sense. But yeah, then it's fine. Okay, it's not that bad, but like at least tomorrow it's gonna be like 94 or something insane. I'm just glad that I like at least have air conditioning. My God, do they change the time command? Oh, less. What? Oh, I'm not ops. Oh my God. I don't know the. I don't know Celsius, but I'm pretty sure that's high. Hold up. Real quick. I forgot to actually, because I am using a like server so I can easily access this wherever. Um, so I'm just gonna slash alt myself. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, chat. 89. Yeah, that is pretty damn high. Okay, now we can do that. Okay, so yeah, today's gonna be a pretty chill stream. I do have a bit of a plan. Also, with the Tomb of Annihilation, it's a like the Tomb of Annihilation is actually like a pretty extensive a pretty extensive like D&D adventure in like the most recent edition of D&D. Also, what's up, Snacks Alano? How are we doing today? First person to actually follow the Twitch notification. Um, but we are like other countries with humidity. So like is the humidity worse, or is it a bit chill over there? This guy and his dragons and dungeons. I love. Oh my god. I love my dragons and dungeons. I'm nerding out so hard right now. Makes it more. Oh, so you got like humidity that hits different. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, so the Tomb of Annihilation, um, it's a pretty iconic adventure, and it has its whole it has a whole adventure around it. Like it's set in this this jungle country by the name of Chult, um, and has this whole adventure around it. But in like previous editions, it was just the tomb itself. But yeah, it's pretty it's pretty wild. Anyways, but yeah, what I'm going to be doing though is I am just going to be making the Tomb of Annihilation. I'm just going to be building that. I'm not going to build like the full on I'm not going to build the entire adventure throughout Schult cuz that is a lot. That is a lot I don't think I want to do. I prefer houses and humans. I mean, they sound very very cozy. Also, we're going to get a little ambiance in the background just to chill. So it's gonna be mainly like a chill building stream. We're gonna chat a little bit. We're gonna build a little bit. Um, there's an MI6 agent. Um, it's been nice. I've been wrapped up and warm with it. I I don't know if I'd call a heat wave wrapped up in warm. That feels less cozy to me and more just painful. Okay, so goal of the stream: we make trees. Okay, and I'm not talking. We're making like custom trees today. That's we're starting simple, mainly because I think I need to do a little bit more research, a little bit more, get a little bit more inspiration, whatever. Um, Plus we're probably gonna start figuring out some Axiom on stream, but first I need to actually um install Axiom on the latest version of Minecraft because I do want access to all the new stuff though, because that's gonna be sick. Because we got the. I haven't even messed with like all the sulfur stuff actually. I just realized that. Oh, that sounds weird. I wore thermal layers during it. It was nice. To not be cold all the time. That is actually pretty nice. You should play gamble with your friends. Holy, not gambling. Oh, there's the potent sulfur. Oh, I don't like the sound that it makes. Oh god. What was the other one that they added? Starts with a C or something. That's all I remember. Oh, it's Cinnabar. Cinnabar. Please tell me this sounds. Okay, it's just like this weird, gross combination of like the deep slate sound. Oh, the P creators, man. Oh, that's pretty neat. It was 104 in London. Oh god. I love watching. Oh, it's literally called Gamble with Your Friends. That's funny. Okay. So yeah, we're not gonna have trees like these. Those are no. We don't want that. We want other stuff. Oh god, I keep forgetting that copper chests exist. Ugh, it's weird. So why it's only the waxed version in here? Why is it like the waxed version isn't like the normal one still works? Gotta make a quota from gambling. Ooh. Every time I hear quota, I still think Lethal Company. Okay, so I need like I'm gonna real quick pull up like a reference image because I do think I have a couple. Got that right there. Because there's some art from like there's some pretty solid art from the Tomb of Annihilation stuff. We need to play content warning. That isn't like I'm surprised I haven't actually played it yet. I mean, well, okay, that's not really too surprising for me. I always play crap late, but okay. Where yeah, all right. So basically, we're gonna start with some jungle trees. We're probably also gonna work on some other stuff too, trying to like get some general vibes, and then we're also gonna. There's also another fun thing we're gonna work on that's a little bit more intricate. I think even as like an April Fool's joke, like some people make some pretty like complex and like interesting April Fool's jokes, like the Minecraft April Fool's updates that are like actively their own games and whatever. Like they're pretty neat. I do think I at least want to like give a content warning a try though. I'm gonna have to. I'll have to look up like how much it is though to admit. Actually, no. I'm gonna look it up now. Warning price. Okay, on Steam it's only like $8. Okay, that's not that bad. That's like buying Peak. How was clean the library? Oh my god, Meg. Okay, look, Meg. That game was the death of me. Okay, it pained me. It pained me greatly. And I think the painful part of it was mainly because I was originally like, because I saw a friend of mine was playing, right? And I was like, all right, well, I had like never seen this clean the library on Roblox before. And I saw they were playing and I was like, oh, okay. I'm going to join them and mess with them. And when I joined, because like it is like, it's clean the library. So I figured, there's probably going to be like vocal organization. But I did not realize the extent of just like how insane it is. Because when I joined, I was like, oh, okay, well, my friend's playing a solo match. So, I'm not really, I can't really join them. But I was like, okay, well, I'm still kind of curious about this game. So me and the friend I was with at that time, we just kind of like hopped into a game. And then like we started doing it for a little bit, and we were just like, if people are playing these kind of games, just like why don't if you're gonna play a game where you literally just do cleaning, why don't you just go to your local library and volunteer or something? But at the same time, like some people don't want to leave their couches and whatever. But like either way, it was like weirdly satisfying. And so me and my friend just sat there for the next almost 3 hours completing it. Despite just like being in this god, that might have been a waste of time. but at least at least I was doing it with someone, so it makes me feel less bad that I wasted my time. Okay. Okay, I think these blocks do look interesting, but I kind of want something a little bit more green. I need green wood. Do we have green wood? I mean, look at, like, wood. Yeah, we don't really have green wood. I think we've seen, like... Games like House Flipper is different from actual cleaning, though. Yes, I was playing Restaurant Tycoon 3. The amount of tycoons on there. Build a nuke in your backyard. Oh my god. Do I want to go like a little bit more green like this? Okay, no, because it's not like it's like not like the inside of the tree. I'm trying to like trying to make something different. I'm gonna play House Flipper in my college class. Oh, perfect. Has the Minecraft updated adding integrated servers being added yet? No, it is not. Sadly, because I don't know how much you know about it, but like I think you might have. Well, considering what you said, you might already know that like it was taken away from us. Sadly, far too soon. I think there were like some weird issues with it. I'm not entirely sure what the problems were, but I don't know. I hope they just release it back in a better state. I guess it was already perfectly fine, at least to me, it was. But okay. You know what you should do, Meg? You should go ahead and just burn your tongue. I think that'll solve your issue. Okay. Do I want to integrate like mud into the design at all? I do like how mangrove leaves look. How do they look like with this though? Oh yeah, I love block spam. Oh, but mangrove leaves look a little bit more lush, I guess. I don't know. So how am I gonna... I mean, you could just use mod. I mean, yeah, definitely. Can I make a gradient wall? Oh yeah, that's the plan I'm gonna make. I am gonna be creating one. Might as well just kind of do that now. I am also just kind of like figuring out like what blocks in general I want. Well, this is not a gradient. This is not really a gradient, but you know, it's something. Just kind of placing down the blocks that I may need to work with. Cause I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna just like straight up. You exist, you wild. I'm gonna look up just like a straight up, just like a real jungle tree. There's probably like a name. Oh, interesting. Oh, that is pretty cool, actually. They're kind of like different parts of like a trunk sort of weaved together. Oh, but not really. I kind of... Ooh, interesting. I kind of like it. Okay. Okay, I need to set myself on Do Not Disturb. Oh my god. There we go. You guys need to season your food. What is the context? I want to jump this guy. What is happening? What is I don't even want to know. Race war? I don't think that has anything to do with it. Oh, making fun of you for being a Brit? Okay. White people, tisk, tisk, tisk. I think you're the only one taking it in that direction, Locke. Okay, now trees. Jungle trees are weird, but I kind of like the style they have, though. I like the style they have. Yeah, Mother Nature. I love that. I love what you do with your hair over there. That looks beautiful. Okay. I haven't played MC in so long. Yeah. You getting ready for your next 2-week Minecraft phase? Look at my life full of contradictions. Oh man, all too real. Okay, so here's where we're gonna try to do. I'm gonna I am gonna start trying to create tree, and we're gonna see how tree look. Yeah. Confidence is in the gutter. Watching Dead Poets Society. I know of Dead Poets Society, but I have not watched it, nor really know anything about it. Is it? Would you recommend? Sad movie? Oh. I mean, it is called Dead Poets Society, so I guess that kind of tracks. It was quite good. Nice. I have 1 hour, get bored. Wait for my friends while being bored out of my mind. Same when we used to play SMPs. Oh yeah. No, that's fair. Like what do you think was like the main boring part for you, I guess? Yeah, that's the big factor right there. That is correct, Locke. Yeah, you gotta come up with shit to keep you going. Oh, a storyline. Oh, just kind of like coming up with lore for like SMPs and whatever. Oh yeah. I mean that is pretty cool. Storylines I feel like do typically take a lot more work though. So it's kind of a lot of effort for that kind of thing. Okay, I'm thinking because in the reference image I did look at, oh, you don't really like, yeah. Oh no, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay, now I get it. Yeah, no, sandboxes. That's fair, honestly. I do kind of get that. That's part of the reason I do like kind of creating a storyline in whatever I'm playing. So, Resident Evil is too scared. It is kind of It is terrifying. Yeah. Like I enjoy watching other people play it, but playing it myself, probably not happening. Okay, I might just like have to. Rush game rule. Advance time false. Yay! Oh damn. Okay, this just looks like really weird. Anyways, but like the art that I saw kind of had like what the tree was doing. I'm just gonna show you guys a bit. Is it was kind of like angling upwards and sort of all congregating into one center. I mean, it still kind of had like a base right here, but it also had like some split off trees as well. I'm gonna make it look better than this. This is just kind of a rough idea, I guess. There's still a lot I think I kind of gotta learn when it comes to like, you know, building and whatsoever. Have I seen the? I have not seen the Backrooms movie yet. I want to. I just haven't really gotten to it yet. All right. So. Playing Resident Evil on the Switch is diabolical. I mean, honestly, yeah. Honestly, thinking about it, that makes sense. You know, that sounds kind of a pain. I mean, at the same time, like you know, if it's your only option, you kind of learn to adapt to it. I don't know. I heard the movie was kind of like I've only really heard good things, to be honest. I don't think I've ever really heard any sort of bad review on it. Most of the bad reviews I've heard are mainly just like it's, you know, it's mainly because it's just like, I don't know. How do I explain it? Also like games like that. Oh, I see. Yeah. I have some friends who who have like played some of those games, and I think have tried to get me to play some of them myself. Okay. Okay. I think I might actually just kind of. I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow and see it. You know what happens a bit. I might also, because I have to like actively turn my head like a good amount of the way. It's a game series. Oh, Duncan Rappa, yeah. I also don't really know much about him, to be fair. Okay. Ugh, the problem with this kind of wood is it's so directional. Yeah. This looks so goofy. Ugh, what is happening here? I gotta try and trust the process, but the process is not looking good. Roots are in the ground. Well, yeah, I know that. Okay, I need to show you all like the reference image that I was looking at, because what it was having is there were multiple trees, or like multiple parts of the tree that were like kind of separate a little bit. So like this was kind of its own tree branching into like the central one. I mean, I'm also I'm also gonna be like you know I'm also gonna have like you know some roots kind of inlaid in the ground to show a little bit of depth, probably. Don't group Arcane with those. I mean, Arcane is actually is kind of a thing in itself, but they are. Wait. Can I ask why exactly you're not interested in watching those shows? Because I have seen, well, okay, I've seen I tried to watch it for Osis, but like hated it. Oh, are you talking about like well, I assume you mean Arcane in this. Like is what aspect of it did you not like? I'm curious. No insult, of course. You're allowed to have your own opinion. I still want to be solid, but I don't want it to be. Ugh. Okay, it shouldn't be 2x2. I feel like. Yeah. Allow it to grow out a little bit. The story, the animation, the fan base. Oh, I mean, I try not to let fan bases really mess with me, cause like, I mean, for example, okay, I will say My Hero Academia is like not really that great, but like while I watched it, I did still kind of enjoy it. Um, I still got some enjoyment from it, and while its fandom is genuinely kind of weird as hell, um, I'm not gonna let that sort of just like you know League make me sob. Okay, kinda. I am being generous. Okay. What is happening right now? All right. I need to look at like Minecraft custom tree builds because I don't think I know what I'm doing. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of with you there, Meg. That's also kind of my position on it. Okay. Minecraft custom jungle trees. I need to take inspiration. Ah, yes. Okay, the ones that they have are also, they look kind of jumbly at the bottom, and then as they get higher, they look a little bit better. Okay. I just gotta make sure I'm adding, okay, so what I could probably do, I just need a, Tekui is very corny. I mean, that's kind of an anime staple, so I was kind of able to get around that, but it was mostly a lot of stuff. You should, Meg, I don't, how much of Avatar: The Last Airbender have you watched? Because I do believe that you should, if you have not watched that much, then you should watch more. Because it's absolute peak. Alright. 0? Okay. Well, Meg, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that. Phobia of bald. What is the problem with bald people? What did bald? What's wrong with them? Like, what's the okay? I'm gonna try not to judge, but like, what exactly? Okay, but like, okay. Like, what aspect of what aspect of bald people makes you scared? I guess. Avatar is nostalgic, and I'm not sure how well it holds up now. I will admit, I have watched it. Like, I've done a couple rewatches in recent years, and honestly, I do feel like it does hold up pretty well. Um, and I do still really enjoy it, especially for just like the emotional gravity that it has, like how well it does its character development, especially with Zuko. Um, you would hate me. Um, I don't know. I still think it holds up really really well. I think it's a really good storyline. Like it's very like it has some cringe to it, but I feel like the cringe. I don't know. For me, I do have like the some nostalgia, so like the cringe isn't all that bad. Okay. Okay, this is a thing. Like Avatar with the blue people. I haven't seen it to be honest, so I don't really I don't really know what I think about it. Watch Vinland Saga. Oh yeah, I should definitely watch Vinland Saga. I've heard really really good things about that one. Do that. Okay. Only good blue people is the first one. Second and third were buns. I I don't know. I guess I'll take your word for it. I'll decide, get my own opinion when and honestly if I actually ever watch it, because it's not really too interested, not really too convicted to watch it. Like if I if I have friends that are like, hey, you should definitely sit down and watch this, and I'll watch it with them. Second was the only movie I've fallen asleep to. Second, but third was a bit mid. But I watched third and 4D in cinema, so I mean, I gotta say, at the very least, um, like they look good. Like I'll hand them that. Like they look stellar, and well, I mean, a little insane, but stellar. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I like the. Oh, yeah, okay. I feel like I did kind of need to fill that up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, CGI is good. Yeah, no, it is definitely like insane. I've heard about how like they quite literally invented technology for it. We may eventually reach a point where we're gonna start. I think we're tall enough to maybe start considering. Well, no, I think I do want to. I want to make them what's the word? It's on the tip of my tongue. Movies are so long. When am I gonna go to the gym? I'm trying to kill me. I'm not gonna die. Um, I don't know. Maybe at some point. Okay, what am I doing with this? Cause oh yeah, I want them to be freaking not branding. Um, imposing, I guess. A little bit. That sort of thing. Also, I think my plan is I will kind of like switch up the gradient a little bit. I just kind of want to get the basic shape out with the mangrove wood. Haven't been in the gym in like 4 months. He hasn't wanted to go since, so we haven't. I probably should go over there. It's all about mentality. I mean, definitely when it comes to like the persevering to exercise sort of thing, you gotta be in the right headspace to actually get yourself to do it. Okay, do I wanna do that? I did actually see that. And I am thinking of maybe taking up that offer. Because I am also going to be doing cross country, so I will be focusing on some of that. You just want to lose weight, but with my back problems, doing some meditating, I don't want to get out of bed. Honest, that's valid. Um, maybe if it is anything, and if this does help encourage you, it is possible. I don't know what like your doctor recommends or anything, but it is possible that like maybe exercise could help out with that. Though honestly, in such a situation with back problems, it's probably best to just ask an actual medical practitioner and that kind of stuff. Then cardio and stretching. Yeah, you could at the very least you could like try to like if you're not gonna hit the gym, then like at least try to maybe look up some stretches because maybe that can also help out with your back. Like I do know some I do know some people with some like back problems and whatsoever, but for once in the family, then it won't go away. I mean, you could at least like yeah, you could at least like do some stuff to like mitigate the pain from it. That is wild. Just take painkillers. Yeah, that is. I mean, maybe the doctor is right. Maybe it's just kind of a thing that you can't really. I need to make this more solid. It looks a little bit more withered. Like I need to actually like let it be a little bit more full, I guess, because it's starting to look like it's defying all laws of physics. So I guess what I could do is like okay, I'm not trying to texture right now. Everything's been reminding me of Frog lately. When's the Dark Souls stream? I don't know if I'm ever going to do a Dark Souls stream. That might be a game I play like off camera or whatever. I'm not entirely sure yet. I don't know. I'll just kind of see what that sort of, you know. I'll see where the wind takes me. Yay! Lost her inhale. Oh shit! Yeah. I mean, good luck on trying to find that and getting it back. Okay. Okay, but at the same time, it just kind of looks like a big old, just chunky thing. I feel like it needs a little bit more support on this side. Else this tree is gonna start having back problems. Okay. It looked like I know it does. I'm trying not to think of it like that. I'm trying not to think of it. I will be adding like texture and whatever very soon. As I said, this is just to kind of get the general shape. All right, I think I reached a point where I feel comfortable like branching out to get for that stuff. Up and I did a mock for health and social, and I got a 32 out of 40. That's pretty good. Nice. I mean, that is fairly solid. I mean, you know, not the best score in the class. Okay, now it looks like Mickey Mouse doo-doo, but we're not going to talk about that. Got 25 out of 7. Ooh. Yeah, you may want to study for that one. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Yeah. And I just got above average on my ACT and just tech. Nice. I believe I'm trying to remember. I got. I'm pretty sure mine also was above or I'm pretty sure it qualifies as above average. Like above average in like I did good on everything but math. I think all of mine were fairly even. I believe I got. Now ready to see the A push test score. Oh. I hope I did good on that one. I felt pretty confident about the DBQ. I felt pretty good about that one. LEQ. Oh god, what was the topic for the LEQ? I think I fully forgot. Oh god, I don't even remember. Welcome, Mr. Kid, to the chat. How are you doing today? Passing music, maths, Angela, and Lang, health and social. I'm doing okay on all those, but failing art and biology. Oof. What's going on with art? Good. What about you? You know, I'm doing all right. I'm trying to make this jungle tree over here not look like butt, but you know, we're doing what I can. But either way, I'm doing all right. I'm an expert on women's history. It is that was the topic I picked as well. It was a pretty fun one to write on actually for the test. Okay. Still looks kind of dead. So on grade 1, I don't know what like British grades and whatsoever look like, but woofda. I don't know. Just wait for the leaves. Oh god, yeah, that's I'm working it out. I'm working it out. It'll be fine. Maybe like, you know, I should like. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, lowest. I kind of gathered. Okay. So I think I wanna. I don't really like the. Sure. Well, okay. I feel like the tree needs to be like I'm kind of. It needs to spread out a little bit more. It needs to spread its wings and fly. It needs to leave the nest. Yeah. The building process going crazy. Pledge allegiance to the flag. Oh. Alright. So. Okay. I'm drafting both. Oh god, no, please. Oh, I don't want to be involved in that. I think at the very least, it's just like Siege. I haven't even played Siege. I don't want to deal with that. Oof. Okay. It's like Minecraft with gun mod. Okay. Straight up, I don't even think I've played Minecraft with gun mods. Okay, I think I'm going about this wrong because I'm making it so like it's kind of going upwards. I don't think jungle trees really do that. I think the biggest thing is like I gotta make it kind of go down actually. It looks better than what I could do. I mean, fair enough. I mean, I feel like anyone could really block spam a bit. I'm just kind of being like I've been working on that for context. I've been working on this for like the past half an hour, so this is kind of this is already like very meticulous, and like this isn't like the first piece of poop I've made. It's probably why there's in the Minecraft and like Hypixel build battle, one of the lowest options is poop. Wait time probably. Yeah. Okay. So what I want to do. I'm gonna try to get it up a little bit more. Okay. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Okay. Oh my god. I for some reason got jump scared by the guitar strum and the Animal Crossing music I have in the background. Okay. What was the CIA? Oh my god. Alright. Ah, yes. Beautiful. I love this thing. Yep. Alright, it's time for it to branch out. Spread its wings. Okay. Jet fuel doesn't burn steel beams, Panda. I'm not getting involved in conspiracy theories. I'm not as a YouTuber. I'm not taking that stance. I mean, anything can really burn that hot if it like burns hard, like long enough. British schools get warned if we're about to what we're about to watch has an American accent. That's funny. You're like watching BBC and they're like, guys, fair warning. There's an American. I mean, I know it's just school, but that's funny. Oh my god. Just so you guys know, this video has an American accent. It's annoying, but the only one I could find. So if you can't understand it, just let me know. I mean, okay, there's a chance it might just be... Well, I mean, I could see other schools doing it. I don't think I've ever been warned by a teacher that, like, a certain video has, like, any sort of accent. Like, I believe I have, it's not really an American accent, it depends on the state. I mean, that is very much true. But I think I think at the very least we are, like, still distinct from, like, the British accent. So when they say American accent, they just kind of are just generalizing, like, any accent from America kind of thing. Race as well. I mean, that does. I mean, in the sense of, like, different cultural communities, like a part of certain race groups having different accents. Yeah. I've had it for my junior primary and secondary, and my friends in other schools do it too. And it was, I said, oh my god, it's funny. Okay, there we go. I'll have to do the daily question at some point in the near future. What was this? Oh man. Okay. I still have Discord open. I might have to. Panda's British accent sucks. Okay, well it doesn't suck, okay? It's not that horrible. It's not that horrible. It sucks a little bit. Then again, I remember first speaking to Kendrick, and she was like, "Oh my god, you really are British." Oh, that's such a Kendrick's thing to say. Oh my god. You're just LARPing being British for the bit. No way, it's 5 already. I don't understand time. It's too mean. Had a little argument about zucchinis once with her as well. That also tracks quite a lot. Okay, I think I'm gonna... I slept till 1? Damn. Yeah, no, that'll definitely mess with your internal clock. I was up till like 3 or so. Not proud of it. And I believe... Oh, jeez. I can't do that. I was up till about 3, and I was yeah, you know, I was doing the I was on that game. Okay, what is happening over here? What am I doing? Uh. Caramel. I say caramel. That's what I do. I make it go vroom vroom. Freak. I'm pretty. In all seriousness, I'm pretty sure I do pronounce it caramel. The last one. Because all the other ones just seem kind of. I mean, caramel. I mean, I don't know. Caramel and caramel seem fine. Caramel. I don't know. I don't really care. I just work here. I want to let it take risks. I want to let it fly. Caramel. Caramel. Oh. Caramel. Goodness gracious. I don't like how it's straight. I want to be curvy. A little bit curvy. I mean. Okay, I feel like that. Yeah, I don't like how low that is now. Okay, who's ready for the leaves? Actually, you know what? Here's where we're going to start with, okay? We're going to start with some of the branches. I remember I made, like, I was playing build battle with some friends and I had made, like, an actually solid, like, rush job tree. Where did that, where was that panda? Can I have him back? Don't worry about a knock on your head. I'm so cooked. How is me pronouncing caramel gonna get me cooked? Oh yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay. I have like so many. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go to the gym. All right. Have a good time at the gym. See you. See you later. Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Gonna put the thing next to the thing. And we're gonna do the thing. 1 hour to build a dead tree. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's going fine. It's going great. I mean, at the very least, I am vaguely enjoying the process. Well, vaguely. I might actually start texturing a little bit. Back pain is flaring up. I'm sorry. Hope it gets better. I have to go see it. That's perfectly fine. It is getting kind of late for you anyway, so makes total sense. Okay. This is a thing. I gotta go sleep, or else my non-existent sleep schedule will be ruined. That makes perfect. That's fair. I get that. You have a good day, Mr. Kit, and or well, have a good night. Yeah. Okay, 11 p.m. is like vaguely late. Okay. All right. Cool. Oh, you gotta wake up at 6. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Go to bed. Go to sleep. Go sleep, Meg. All right. Now it's time. Now it's time for the leaves. Have a good night, Meg. Okay. Oh boy. Go to Liam's at 7. Leave at 8 and get to school by 8:45. Oh, school starts at 8:45. Man, I wish I was you. At least in that situation. I wouldn't want the back problems. Alright, have a good night. Alright. This is honestly, I feel like now I'm just kind of making essentially just like a mangrove tree. So what I'm probably going to be doing, and what the kind of style around this is going to be, is I'm going to kind of surround this whole top area with leaves, kind of thicken it up a bit. And we're going to get some greenery in here. I'm thinking maybe also towards the bottom what we could do is we could break some things up with some of this wood over here. Probably make it a little bit more frequent. Okay, well that's all kind of. I'm gonna yeah. Because this just kind of looks like a more mossy sort of wood, so that's kind of the plan over here. All right. Okay. Cool. So yeah, closer to the bottom, it is going to be a little bit more mossy. Honestly, I think I could use some good greenery blocks over here. Oh, I may want to... I'm going to loop the... Oh, God. I forgot to make it so the, How do I do that? Sorry, I'm looking at the music for, like the background music you guys are listening to, the Animal Crossing music. I'm trying to see how I can make the YouTube video loop. Oh, man, okay. So where is the... Okay. Okay. Cools. Okay, how are the... Cool, alright. Alright. Cool, just checking a couple things, chat. Alright. I'm actually starting to kind of like the way this thing's shaking out. I just gotta figure out these leaves. Because pretty much what's gonna happen, right, is I'm gonna start by kind of surrounding this whole thing with this whole kind of top area. Maybe make it a little bit fuller up here. But like everything should be kind of surrounded by leaves. Ah. I think maybe what I could do is I could do that. So it kind of justifies why there's like some spread out. So now on the edges, what I can do, because like this is kind of like the center. Like this is the like the more thick part of the leaves, but as it kind of goes outwards, it starts to grow into the less thick jungle leaves. So we'll get to that in a moment. I think I'm just gonna start by doing this, and then we're gonna see just how it goes. I'm gonna just kind of vibe building right now. I also want to maybe extend out some more branches. Heck, maybe I could even... Ooh, this would be pretty neat. So I could do something like that, maybe. I don't know how that'll look, but... What if I... Ooh. Yo, say guys, Streamer. Thank you. Welcome, Trickster, to the chat. How are you doing today? Currently trying to figure out leaves right now. Alright. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna start by kind of covering everything here. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I want to cover some of these, like some of these ones extending out. I also need to figure out like what's going on in here because this is. How's it looking from the bottom? Because that's how people are gonna see it mainly. Yeah. Okay. I got that wrong. Block. Oopsie daisies. I'm gonna start with this, and we'll. Actually, I think we've mostly taken care of this part. Just kind of pick out a couple gaps. I'll just kind of fill in some of this a little bit. The way it is right now isn't half bad, but it could be better. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like now at this point, what I'm going to try to do is I want to extend a little bit more with the mangrove, and then I think we're going to start switching over to the jungle leaves for this one. I mean, is this going to look heinous? Okay, right now it kind of does, but... I mean, I think I don't see the point in like raising itself. And part of the reason, I think what I'm going to try to do is like, this is more the underside of things. So then on top, it's more mangrove. Yeah, we can work with that. Yeah. Cool. So we'll do that. Do a little bit of that. Okay. Kind of want to make it like circle around a little bit. I gotta say, the leaves falling do add a bit of a vibe. I do very much appreciate that aspect of some of the more recent Minecraft updates. I think they're pretty neat. Yeah, definitely the easy part of all this was kind of part of like the leaf building, whatever, was probably the first layer with the mangrove, but this is probably going to be the harder part. Could use some wraparound. Okay, I want to take care of this branch over here. Then I think I'm going to try to create a little something interesting. Also, question for anyone in chat. Is anyone watching any sort of show right now? And if you are, would you recommend? I am kind of into really like most things fiction, really. So if you have anything in that kind of genre that you're watching right now, then I'd love to hear about it. You can maybe give me your elevator pitch. I'm not sure how well this area over here looks a little awkward. Yeah, this looks kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about the jungle leaves. Because I want to give it some spread a little bit. So we're kind of branching out with these. Guess this is pretty jungle-esque song from... Ah, yes, I love this branch. It's very silly. Put a leaf right there. Hi, Frog. How are you doing today? How do it be going for you? Ugh, I am quite tired. Ugh, we just be building a tree, trying to trust the process. Honestly, right now it doesn't look half bad. I think the biggest thing is I'm trying to do a lot with this tree, and I'm trying to like make it branch out a lot more. I think I want to lower, just a little bit, like a block lower over here. Maybe extend out. Can I get there? Like all the way around? I don't know, maybe like here. Here, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't look. This doesn't look like a tomb. That's true. Yeah. The jungle tree that we're making right now, because the Tomb of Annihilation is an adventure set within a jungle. So I'm currently working on the trees that you're gonna see outside of the tomb. But yeah, that's that is a good point. Maybe it's just a tomb for a bunch of trees. I mean, maybe me making a more dead tree would work for that. Oh, also, I did mention this right here, but I think I'm gonna start replacing up here the logs with a bit of jungle wood, because as I did down here, because like the jungle around it's like very lush, a lot of vegetation, and it kind of dissipates a little bit, and then you'll the jungle wood will dissipate a little bit. And then as it gets higher, you'll see a little bit more as like you get closer to the leaves and, the vegetation literally on the top of the tree. So yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that real quick. Just while I'm here. Whew, okay. Tree. I'm also, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to make a couple different custom trees, sort of like this, in different styles. I don't know how I mean, I am enjoying the process at the very least. I think it is kind of fun to do something like this. Okay. Okay, we're just filling out. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, it all really depends on how it looks down here. It looks a little bit silly, but I'm gonna. If I make it consistent, then it looks a little less out of place. Also, I need to fill this spot down here because this looks weird. Looks like a tree. I'm glad it does. You know, that's. You know, wait. It's a tree. It's a tree. Oh my god. I was going for a car. Speaking of which, you just want a brand new Mercedes Benz. No, you didn't. See, I'm not gonna. I don't want to be sponsored by freaking Mercedes. I mean, well, okay, it depends on how much money is in the deal, and I'm not really like the target. I don't have the target audience of Mercedes. Shucks, you can't drive yet. Well, I mean, you can, but that doesn't mean you should. It's just like poison, you know. You really shouldn't eat poison, you know. Like that's not a good idea. But you know, you could. It is edible at least once. It is edible at least once, and you maybe twice. After that, well, you're probably screwed. But you know. Ah yes, twee. I can get my learner's permit in 2 months. Nice. I actually only recently got my learner's permit, despite me being, you know, old. Fossil. Okay, well, I'm not fossil yet. Maybe in like 10 years or so, you'll look at me and then I'm just gonna see a frickin' rock. Geologists are gonna be oogling over my beautiful, beautiful rock body. What am I even saying? I'm too tired for this. Okay. They probably buried you in this tomb a long, long time ago. Okay, well, Sarah is the one who made the tomb. I am one of the skeleton keys. Ah, yes. No, actually, I mean, I'd say I'm a Sararak. No, wait. I'm Atropal. I'm making a whole bunch of references no one's gonna get. This could use a little bit of thickening. Get out of here, you rain. Yeah, no, yeah, that's fair. Chat, don't worry about what's coming out of my mouth. Worry more about yourself and who you want to be. Okay, now. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna try a little thing. Okay. You're gonna go back to sleep. Frog. Frog, it's 3 for you. 3. Wait, okay. Are you telling me Frog, when did you wake up? Frog. Ooh. Style. I didn't sleep, so I took a 4-hour nap until 3. Ooh. So you're telling me you pulled an all-nighter, and then at 11 a.m. you were like, all right, time to hit the hay. I've only done that when on it like when I was on an airplane. Did you know that airplanes in the night sky look like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. I'm gonna shut up. Frog, I'm only a little bit concerned. When I say a little bit, I mean a lot of it. Do I have to like? Do I have to? Do I have to like wag my finger at you and enforce good sleep rules for you like I did with Meg? Speaking of which, Meg was actually here earlier. You just missed Meg. The tragedy, the horror. Okay, that just looks a little awkward. So we do that. And then maybe over here. Okay, now that also looks awkward. Why is it curving that way? Why would it curve that way? I don't know. Okay, I go sleep. Okay, have good sleep, Frog. Wait, Frog? Hold on, Frog. Did you check the? Did you check what Discord? Did you check what I said? Did what I messaged? It's very, very critical that you see it. In the GC, hold. Is Discord gonna pull up? Please and thank you. The one that I made, the one that I made like today. Why is Discord not opening? That is weird. I don't. I'm scared. I'm scared of that. That's a terrifying thing. Okay. Oh, my phone buzzing off. Alright. I still need to do the daily question. I'll do that when I end stream. Okay. Back to Tweez. The Tweez saga. Okay, that should probably be there. You know, it's starting to look like a tree. Kind of appreciative of that. I'll be scared if it didn't. I think we'll add another one over here. Yeah, I saw it. I just don't think I'm that good at playing that type of game. I don't think I should join. You don't have to be good at the game to like still have a fun time with it. Do you play Peak to be the absolute great? Oh, I mean we do play very serious Peak, I will say. I forgot about that fact. Once though, at the end of the day, if you don't want to join, that's perfectly fine. Okay. It has some personality now. All right. Now we're gonna go and add in a curveball. Oh no, we're not doing that. Keep them on their toes. Keep them guessing. But but in Peak I don't need to draw myself a hiding spot. You know, that's fair. I can get some like I can fuel the potential annoyance you might have by that. I'm gonna look at some brown blocks. You know, thank goodness I'm not building this in survival. Okay, that's not really the right brown. Yeah, is this a good green for my... Ugh, that'll look weird. Yeah, I'm here my functional blocks. Hell yeah. Y'all liking the oxidized copper chest? Not a good addition? I don't really know what I'm looking for at this point. Alright. Go have a good sleep. Night night for our sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I'm having a weirdly good time making a tree. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Alright. Put that in the pocket. Oh, this needs to... I feel like this needs to go down a little bit more. There we go. So... There's a lot of leaves. I could use some vines. Maybe just, you know, put some of that there. Put 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 that there. Okay. I do really like the jungle vibe. The only qualm I've ever had with like jungles was the frickin' Tarzan area in Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god. I hated that area. Like I played the game like once when I was like maybe 11, maybe no, I was like closer to 8 or so when I first played the game. And oh my god, it was just painful. Alright, I actually might tick sprint. Well, that's, I don't know. Tick sprint. Stop. I don't really know how to use the tick command very well. Rate 2,000. Well, that didn't change very much. Tick rate 5,000. Oh, right, the day is eternally set to... yeah. Should probably also make, Oh. I'm just gonna let him grow a little bit. Let it thicken its hair. Oof, I had a lot out here. I kind of want to... Forgot to add more out here. I'm gonna clip it a little bit. God dang. Okay. Oh, is that not? That's weird. What kind of Minecraft is that? Java or Bedrock? This is Java edition. Alright. I think this is fine, yeah. Only got Bedrock. Yeah. That's fair. I'll let him grow out a little bit more. Okay. Spawn a panda of your own kind. Okay, hold on, hold on. Hold on. I got you, I got you. Baba booey. Yeah. Oh my, oh right, I forgot we're on like high tick speed. He's making a lot of very concerning sounds. Oh, where's the string? There it is. I can do that. Okay. 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 I got better icon on this phone, but Java on my LA and laptop. Right. Even got a little storage out. Yeah, that's. I mean, I understand that. Okay. Oh, these. Hey there. I'll let you guys. Actually, I'll let that one fly. Oh my. No. I forgot zombie horses spawn now. Ooh. This doesn't really add anything besides aesthetic. Because once again, it's really only going to be seen on the... Okay. Where is it? Ah, it's a bunch of string. Let that one grow down just a little bit. One more. There you go. How's the string? How's it looking, chat? How's the tree looking? You could still kind of see the string. I don't really like that. Let's tick. Wait, back to 20. We're gonna make it. Looks good. All right. I'll take it. Is there any more? Oh, some of these actually still don't have string. Okay, hold on. Cool. I also got a custom skin in Java and Bedrock. Oh, that's neat. I love that. So, one of the things I've been meaning to do, but just like keep forgetting to actually, you know, go ahead and take care of. Does this have? Oh, this doesn't have string. Yeah, I think this can be cut off here. Anyways, as I was saying, I've been meaning because you know there's just me with the that tree is better. Thank you. It's much better than the doo doo to the doo doo that existed before. But like this skin that I have right here, because you know you see my little panda guy has an orange suit, and you know I'm the orange panda. However, I don't I just haven't really had the time to go ahead and actually change the suit on this skin to being orange. Also, I need to change the tie as well. But yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Just the string I feel like kind of makes it look a little bit weird, so I might just... I don't know. I'm not going to remove it. I think I might just want to leave it here, but... Anyways. So, I think for now we're gonna kind of leave it at that when it comes to the trees. I think this looks pretty solid. Because I do think I still need to make a couple more trees, but this is definitely going to be like a basis. Also, I don't know. I don't really want to put too much effort into like the trees that you're really only going to see for like the first part of like the first part of the actual game. So of like going through the Tomb of Annihilation. The other thing that I do want to look at though, because there's another fun little thing within the Tomb of Annihilation. And they are like, let's see, where is it? There are these like little puzzle cubes that are used to that are used for like specific sections. Like for like a specific section. Um, and I want to actually design those cubes. I mean, the thing is with these cubes, or well, I don't really need to design the cubes. The thing I need to design, because the main storyline of the Tomb of Annihilation, because it's not just called the Tomb of Annihilation. It's actually like called the Tomb of the Nine Gods, because the spirits of 9 trickster gods reside within there. And one of the main gimmicks of the actual game is that those gods their spirits inhabit you and essentially possess you, and then you as a player have to kind of the trickster god then kind of makes you act in a certain way. However, in exchange, you do get like a buff, like a buff to your character. I think it's really neat, and I think that's gonna be an interesting thing for here in Minecraft. It's mostly gonna be like something you got to imagine, something you got to choose to do on your own, because that's a big aspect of D&D. But uh but like these 9 gods, they each have their own sort of like symbol. So like one of them is like a rabbit, another one is like more of a snake thing. One I think is a displacer beast, another's a snail, another is like a frog person. I think they're called grungs. But yeah, so that's that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could probably make a rabbit like right now. Because what I could do, right? Ooh, wait, I do have an image in my head. Hold on. It needs to be a statue, but I could probably. Because I was wondering what I could do for the ears. I might. Oh, none of these gates have like a good color for it. Oh man. I might just like scroll around. Because I want to use like a gate as like a bunny's ears. Because that's one of the that's one of the symbols for one of the 9 gods. I just don't. None of them really match the color I want to make the statues. Well, okay, what I could do, right? Because this is also I could do a dark oak, right? And then I could just use like a darker stone as well. So hopefully it wouldn't look that bad. I kind of want to use tough though. There's not really a gray. Oh wait, if next update, okay, next update when we get the poplar forest, they're gonna have like the gray wood. I am actually kind of grateful for the gray wood now, because that's gonna make my life so much easier. Just I guess in this specific situation. Okay. Hold on, we're gonna take some of this. What is bunny rabbits? Bunny rabbits. Ah yes, bunny rabbits. Bunny and rabbits go hop hop. You see. How do I capture the features of a bunny? Button. Bunny. Yeah, this is gonna take some refining. Yeah. Anyways, it is almost 6 p.m. for me, and I got stuff to do. So, I think what's gonna end up happening is we're gonna end stream. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all had a great time. We will be doing more of this in the future. I mean, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing something a little bit fun tomorrow. But yeah, so everyone over on the YouTube side, come on over to the Twitch side because we are going to be doing a raid. Hold on. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Oh, is there already 1 hour? It's almost 2 hours now. It's kind of wild. Yeah, I spent way too long in this tree. Yeah, that's kind of on me there. I don't know. I'm a very slow builder. I'm also new to this anyway, so it's gonna take some time. Um, actually, know what? I don't think I'm gonna rate anyone today. I'm kind of just gonna call it now. All right. I hope you all had a great time. And I will see you all later.